Hi fans of high quality entertainment. I was inspired by this video when watching this channel here, where he reviewed Frank Zappa's Overnight Sensation. And he'd also did I think an album reaction for Apostrophe. And I like reaction channels when you can kind of tell they're not just going through the motions. They're being honest. And he absolutely loves what he's heard of Frank Zappa. So it's kind of cool to see, a younger person getting into Frank Zappa. And he's also listened to some Sparks and been impressed. So I'm hoping at some point, I have emailed him. I'm hoping to possibly interview him on this channel. But anyway, at first, what I was going to do is I was going to compare two Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention albums and let you know which of the two I prefer. And I'd love also, feedback from the viewers for what they prefer. So what I've done, I've grabbed, and I'm not including, these are compilations, Cheap Thrills, The Lost Episodes, and Playground Psychotics. All are great, but I'm just mainly, his live albums and studio albums. So I believe I have 24 in total. The first two I've already matched up, but everything else is just mixed up, so I don't know which two I'm going to show, but hopefully it's an exciting video. Okay, so like I said, I already wanted to compare these two. Frank Zappa, Apostrophe, I think his best-selling album, and Overnight Sensation. Which one do you prefer if you're a Frank Zappa fan? These are pretty even. But I think I'm going to go with Overnight Sensation, because there's great guitar solos on this, of course, especially on Cosmic Debris. But so many great guitar solos on this. 50-50, Zombie Roof, Montana. And did you know Tina Turner and the Ikettes do background vocals on these? And so I'm going to go with Overnight Sensation. But both are great. The next two, I have no idea what they're going to be. You Are What You Is versus Absolutely Free. You know what? I know that Glenn Kellaway from The Basement would go with this, because he's not a fan of Frank's more jokey albums. But this isn't all jokey. It's got some great instrumentals and lots of great playing on it. So I'm going to go with You Are What You Is, the double album. But that's great too. Don't get me wrong. Next two. Burnt Weenie Sandwich versus just another band from LA with Flo and Eddie. And like I said, Glenn Kellaway's a big Zappa fan, but he doesn't like this period of the Mothers of Invention with Flo and Eddie being all silly and goofy. I'm going with this. Billy the Mountain. It's, crazy humor, but, also lots of great playing. Ansley Dunbar on drums. But this is great too. But I'll go with just another band from LA. The next two. Lumpy Gravy, kind of his crazy experimental album, but a fun listen. Versus Reuben and the Jets. This is, it's a pretty straight album of doo-wop songs, except for maybe the last track, which is more your typical rock music. This is good, but I don't play it very often. Versus Lumpy Gravy. I think, so the way I'm going to decide is which of these would I want to play right now. I'd want to play Lumpy Gravy because it's so bizarre. The next two. Double album, Uncle Meat versus, oh, this is an easy one. Uncle Meat is great, but Bongo Fury is one of my all-time favorite live albums. And that's with Captain Beefheart. The next two. Once again with Flo and Eddie, The Mothers, Fillmore East, June 1971 versus Waka Jawaka. This one took me a while to get into. It's kind of similar to Hot Rats and the Grand Wazoo, but I just found it more difficult to get into. And this is a fun listen too. With Flo and Eddie, and they do The Turtles Happy Together, because, you know, Flo and Eddie were in the Turtles. I think I'm going to go with this. Waka Jawaka. Next. Ooh, this is a good one. Roxy and Elsewhere. Oh, I know what this is. This is going to win. Thingfish. I hate this album. It was a 3 vinyl record set, and this is on 2 compact discs. So this is way, way better. But there are fans of this album. Don't ask me why. Zoot Allures versus, oh, One Size Fits All wins. This is great, but this was the very first Frank Zappa album I ever bought back in 1975 and became a fan right away. If you're looking to get into Frank Zappa, this might be a good start off point. One Size Fits All. Oh, another really good one. Hot Rats. This is going to probably win over Freak Out, the debut album by the Mothers of Invention. Great. Greater. Joe's Garage, Acts 1, 2, and 3. Originally a single album, and then a few months later a double album, and they're all together on 2 CDs. Versus Ship Arriving Too Late to Save a Drowning Witch. Joe's Garage wins, but I think this is underrated. I know some of his later albums kind of they don't get the love that some of them deserve, but Joe's Garage wins. The Grand Wazoo, oh, that's a good one, versus The Man from Utopia. I shouldn't have made that face because, once again, this is underrated. But between the two, this is one of my favorite Frank Zappa albums. If you love jazz rock, and this is mainly instrumental, highly recommended. Last two. Shake your booty. I get it. Chic your booty. Shake your booty. Somebody's always correcting me. I understand. Shake your booty. Or shake your booty. Chic your booty. Versus, oh, we're only in it for the money. This wins, but this is great too. What's that? The ones that I like the most. Okay, we'll do this again. Okay, and I just mixed them up, so I don't know which album is facing which album. One Size Fits All versus, ooh, Bongo Fury. I'm going to have to go with Bongo Fury, because I love Captain Beefheart. Just another band from LA versus Overnight Sensation. Easy win. Overnight Sensation. Joe's Garage versus Roxy and Elsewhere. I'm going with Joe's Garage. Hot Rats versus You Are What You Is. I'm going with Hot Rats. Wacka Jawacka versus Lumpy Gravy. I'm going with Wacka Jawacka. And We're Only in It... Oh, this is difficult. We're Only in It for the Money versus Grand Wazoo. I'm going with We're Only in It for the Money. Let's finish this. Mix these up a bit. See who the last two are. Overnight Sensation versus Joe's Garage. There's just so much more music on this. But I'm going with Overnight Sensation. Bongo Fury versus Hot Rats. You're killing me. I'm going with Hot Rats. And Wacka Jawacka versus We're Only in It for the Money. We're Only in It for the Money. So I guess these are my three favorites. As of today. I think my I don't know. After watching that video today and listening to the album on YouTube along with the YouTube channel, Overnight Sensation is my number one at the moment. And then Hot Rats at number 2, and We're Only in It for the Money at number 3. So let me know what are your favorite of these albums and which you agree with and which you don't. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.